I always say the best thing for a farmer, for his field, is his shadow. Put his shadow in the field. Get out there, walk the field, really listen to it and see what's going on. The majority of our land is classified as highly erodible land, hell land. That means it has ability to run a lot of water off quickly. We need to slow that water down, whether it's through basins or cover crops. We will put cover crop on about 2/3 of our farm. We've got about 150 fields that we do that. On most of our hill ground, we try to put a cover crop on. I got started with the U.S. Cotton Trust Protocol from the ground level.
He's actually worked with the protocol longer than I have. I've worked with him for the past 4 years, and it's been great to work with him.
Good morning, sir. How are you this morning? Good to see you. Good to see you.
The U.S. Cotton Trust Protocol is the voluntary sustainability program for all U.S. cotton growers, and also it's the traceability platform for all U.S. cottons. It's a way to document and demonstrate what Bob has been doing on his operation. And what the field print calculator is doing is just giving you an idea of the environmental footprint of that haul field, but also, where could there be improvements or enhancements to increase efficiency, or hopefully at the end of the day, increasing potential yield and
Absolutely.
profitability, of course.
Soil carbon, we're pulling it in pretty tight and close, whereas our energy use, we need to improve and keep improving.
Right. The field print calculator, our producers go in there, document a minimum of 10% of their cotton acres for that given crop year, and document their production practices, their tillage practices, their yield, their application, their rates, really just to give us a sense of what's going on in those particular fields. The field print calculator, they generate the output metrics, and then we can create a report for the grower to have an idea of what's going on at that field.
The field print calculator has given us something to say, hey, maybe we need to tweak something that we're doing. We see that we can make it better.
With the protocol and what the field print calculator is able to do is to just put it to paper and to kind of show the impacts it's having on his fields, for him to kind of see, okay, well, I've been doing this, what impact has it had? And I think that's really key. Having
People like Tillman to work with and say, hey, I'm looking at so-and-so, I need a little help here. Fortunately, he's a phone call away. Thank you. Good to see you, sir. Take care.
You too. Bob has been doing a lot of these conservation practices that we hear about all the time for almost 30 years. He was doing that before a lot of these programs and initiatives were out there. He was doing it because he saw real impacts on his soil health, on his yield, on his efficiency. Bob has been really forward-thinking in the industry. He has multiple commodities that he farms. Not only is he in cotton, he's in beans and corn, and then also they have a fairly large cattle operation, a cow-calf operation as well. Showing that diversity of different commodities and different crops is a real testimony to what Bob does. Working with Bob and even other cotton growers in this industry, not only are they focused on their farm, but they have big impacts on their community around them. I've been to meetings out in Arizona and Bob is there. Bob lives in Tennessee, but he's out there in Arizona working with other growers, other segments of the industry. The whole goal is to improve demand and the value of U.S. cotton. And the only way to do that is to work with other growers across the entire cotton belt, other stakeholders in the industry. And so I think Bob has done a great job at that.
And we're always trying to make it better. It's not always real pretty in the process, but you have to go through some of those changes in order for it to get better. We all are looking to leave it better than what we found it. That's a part of who we are, that's ingrained in us.